Hello everyone, I am Erika of beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly beady broadcast. Today we are going to say goodbye to the Fly Me to the Moon Beading School Academy theme that we were playing with during the past 2 months. But before we would start doing that, and most importantly, admire the entries for the mini challenge, then please let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. You can watch today's video live from the Beading School YouTube channel and also from the Beading School Facebook page. And I would love to know that you can hear me, that you can see me. Hopefully it's working well. Please type in a comment so I can see it and know that you can hear me and see me. I see Sharon saying hello, Miriam is here, and she says tech is fine. I think that's from Facebook. Linda is here. Indeed, she confirmed that tech is good from Facebook. Carol, Kimberly, Ingrid, Alison, Malia is going to watch us from YouTube. Asta is here too. Wonderful ladies. Terry is here. Cindy. Hello, everyone. Rita. Sheila. Gunel. So both channels are working well. And in the meanwhile, Heather, Elena, Sherry, Katalin Kata is also here. So after 2 months, it's time to say goodbye to the Fly Me to the Moon Beading School Academy team. To revive the mood that we wanted to create for you, then let's first look at the video that we created at the very beginning. So this is what we were playing with during the past 2 months. But what was it about? What were the thoughts and the source of inspiration that we were exploring? The whole theme that we were playing with was inspired by how celestial objects, constellations, the moon, planets helped explorers, but even ordinary people in the past to find their way and to orient themselves in time. And with this beautiful silver, blue, and golden theme, we invited you to stand still for a moment, look up at the sky, and reevaluate where you are in your life and which direction you would like to take. So, did you do that, dear ladies? Did you do that, dear beaders? Or did you bead many jewels during this theme? Did you listen to Chenga's storytelling? Did you enter the mini challenge? Please tell me, I'm very curious. How did you connect with this Beading School Academy team during the past months? And while I am waiting for your comments, I would love to learn how you connected with this team. I would also like to share my personal notes, my personal thoughts that I would like to remember from this time. So for me, I think it's important to remember that when you are searching for a new direction, then you will feel overwhelmed and you will feel lost every once in a while. Even if eventually where you start walking, it will be the right direction, but in the meanwhile, it's not so easy to find the way, to find the pace, to find how you continue somewhere. Even if you have the best navigational instruments, even if the stars are there, just be patient while you are learning to navigate that new terrain. Because hopefully, not hopefully, I'm sure at the end, all will be well. Just give yourself time to learn. You let yourself stand still under the stars. And also, when someone around you is finding her new direction, then let also those others experience the comforting feeling of patience and understanding when they are looking for when they are trying to orientate themselves where they are. And let's see how you connected with this theme. I already showed Terry's comment. She said, I will miss this theme because the colors and beads were wonderful. Thank you so much, Terry, for liking them. And I love the collection that you posted of all the jewels that you made. Rachel also says, I agree, Terry. It was an amazing theme, so inspiring on the bead mat. Kimberly will also miss this. Miriam says, the theme was and still is magic. Bernadette joined us in the meanwhile. And Marcy says, I have been singing Frank Sinatra, Fly Me to the Moon for 2 months. I wonder what will be next. And next week we are about to learn it, by the way. And Ariana joined us. Deb joined us. Terry says she beaded lots of jewels. Jennifer joined us. Angelina says, hi, all this team went by so, sorry, quickly. Molly joined us. Miriam says, Chenge's storytelling was great. And of course, I beaded a few of the jewels. You did so well, Miriam. Sheila says, my second favorite theme box. Which was your absolute favorite, dear Sheila? Aurora Borealis, maybe? And Erika says, Terry, I saw your originals. They were fantastic. And Carol says, I beaded 14 jewels, including a mini challenge entry. I also attended the storytelling night and the lunch break. This was a wonderful theme and I loved it. Sharon says, I made a few pieces, but I had too many Zoom classes the past month that kept me pretty busy. We'll catch up with the theme pieces. I always keep my boxes tagged in the event. I want to go back and make pieces I was not able to get to during the theme times frame. That's such a nice way to give yourself time to catch up later, dear Sharon. Rachel says, I really enjoyed doing bead embroidery with Nitty, but also, honestly, I was just so enchanted by the colors and beautiful cabochons. I'm so happy about that, Rachel. Ariana says, storytelling, mini challenge, lots of beading, trip to cradle of space flights in Peenemünde, and looking in the night sky with telescope, seeing moons of Jupiter and ring of Saturn with own eyes. Ariana, that is fantastic. It must have been so nice. And Terry says, I like to think about my family and friends who have gone on shining their light down on me. And Marcy says, I loved this theme. I made almost all of the jewels, as well as Vicky Roberts' YouTube and Bronze Pony jewels from the box. Still have a few more to finish up chains for. I loved it. Malia also made a lot. Aileen loved this theme. And hello everyone who joined us also in the meanwhile. For Angelina, storytelling was magical. And for her, it's one of the biggest attractions. And Kata says, I beaded more than I had done with the past few boxes, still feeling behind, and had no time for bigger pieces. Kata, the ones that you posted were all beautiful. And Sheila says her favorite was Lucia's light. So, lovelies, thank you so much for sharing all that, how you connected with this team. And now, let's say goodbye to the Fly Me to the Moon collection by admiring the mini challenge pieces. So every second month at Beading School, we organize a mini challenge for our Beading School Academy students. It is a wonderful way to show what you are capable of to each other, but also to yourself. When you enter the mini challenge every second month with every team, then you can in fact create for yourself a kind of a beaded diary. So I really recommend saving the pictures of your mini challenge entries, or actually putting your mini challenge pieces into one place. And then later you can look back and recognize how much you have progressed, how much you have learned, how your taste changed maybe during the times. We always also, everyone who enters is a winner. And we will show that by slipping something nice to everyone's next best package who participated. But with every team, we also always select a talent winner and a lucky winner. The talent winner is selected by the Beading School Unicorns or designer team, and the lucky winner is selected by beaders who participate this broadcast. But let's see the pieces that you created during this magical team. There are a lot of them, 28 to be precise, and I think that this was the biggest number of participants for a mini challenge. So, oh my god, I don't see the names. I want to read them. Okay, I have to make it bigger. It's fine now. So, this beautiful piece was created by Ariana. And Ariana, I know that she really wanted to use the ripple oval cabochon, and she created a bezel and also added the gecko beads all around. And I think while the geckos have like a pretty simple shape, but it's not so simple to work with them in a way that they stay sturdy and they don't flap back and forth. And I can see already from this picture that Ariana did a really good job with that. So ladies, I will now show all the jewels, and this is the perfect time to celebrate each other's creative ideas and get inspired. And please make sure to leave a comment on the mini challenge pieces in the album that we posted yesterday. But also it's really nice when you keep commenting when I am showing the pictures. So thank you so much for doing that. Then I have here Antoinette. Antoinette created a full bracelet, and I really love that she decided to include the historic filigree as the end of the bracelet. The motifs, they feature Vexolo beads, and then there are lots of connections created from Preciosa bicones. A beautiful, beautiful bracelet. I would love to see it on my eyes in real life. Then we have here Deb. And Deb always combines colors in her signature style. So now she added a Pacific opal cabochon. And I love that Deb, you must have such a great collection of all kinds of other components and findings that you collected over the years, because there is very often an unusual addition to Deb's pieces. Also, please, ladies, look back at the interview that we did with Deb on the Beading School blog. It's really nice to learn about her art. Then we have here Sherry. And Sherry went for one of the Beading School art cabochons. That's the center point of her bead embroidery piece. And she created such a rich piece. It looks like the whole universe. It looks like when you look up at the night sky and you can lose yourself in the sight and keep exploring the whole dome of the night sky above you. Beautiful Sherry. Then we have here Francine, and look how cute this is. Francine created a motif starting with the 6mm or 4 maybe Preciosa bicons, and again she added the gecko beads, which are not that easy to use, as I said, as they might seem so. So this is a really, 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 really nice piece. I love it also how the connection features one of the Chateau Montes. Irene says, in the meanwhile, beautiful work, ladies. Maybe someday I will make it to a mini challenge. Irene, I'm sure the ladies are inspiring you. And please do enter. Your pieces are wonderful. And Angelina says that the geckos are actually like butterflies. Such a good note. And Kimberly liked Sherry's piece very much. She says it's beyond beautiful and amazing. Then we have here Irina. Irina, oh my god, this looks fantastic. So again, this is a ripple oval cabochon, and then a beautiful rich bezel created from Chateau Montes, from gecko beads, from Preciosa bicons. It is a really creative jewel. Then we have here Kirsten. Kirsten used a hair ornament and added Nitis Hypatia on top of it. And this is such a good fit, in my opinion. Really nice jewel. Then we have here Lily. Again, Hypatia by Nitti, but in a different form and perfectly executed. Then we have here Malia. Malia's beautiful challenge piece. She bezeled, I think it might be even a 35mm cabochon, not only a 27. And what I love about this piece are actually the parts besides the cabochon. The bezel, of course, is great, but then the strand of beads combined with beaded motifs and combined with the crystal connectors and the chain, that is so creative. Then we have here Neeti. Neeti also went for the ripple oval and included bicon beads and geckos and microspacers. Beautiful piece. And Maria says it was probably a 27mm cabochon. And Terry and Sharon are admiring Malia's piece. Sharon is also saying that she loves the white, which she's not comfortable with using. The same goes for me, actually. And Angelina says Hypatia was a huge hit with the club. Indeed. Then we have here Signa. And this piece is absolutely amazing. It's like a comet. And I think the choice of the extra low cabochon, it was such a good decision, because as we might know, comets are made of ice. And this specific color of the external cabochon, for me, it seems to be as if it was made of ice and a bit melting. So this is such a great fit, and what a good idea. Also the stars at the end of the comet's tail, and it's a brooch, by the way. This is an amazing piece. Sherry created a statement necklace, and there are 4 smaller flowers on the sides, 2 and 2, and a bigger motif in the middle, all of them featuring 4mm Preciosa Chaton Montes, but then extended by geckos and wax solos. Then, everyone sit down, ladies. I hope you are sitting, because this is another magnificent piece. Another beautiful creation by Terry Stegeman. So Terry made a 5-point motif, and that is always a challenge to hang nicely. Of course, Terry also did an amazing job by creating the focal piece itself, by adding the cabochons around the little sparkly star, by adding the wax solos, the geckos. Everything is just perfect about it. I love it, as Sharon says. But then it's extended by this lower part, and then there is this smaller motif at the top. It's a wonderful piece, Terry. Then this was also something where I had to stop and keep exploring the motif itself. It's made by Sangeeta, and she used the shooting star component for the middle and extended it with wax solos and geckos and bicons and Chaton Montes and faceted microspacers. And it is an amazing piece. And Sangeeta is blooming. Sangeeta is designing like big time. Kudos to you, Sangeeta. Your pieces lately, I keep catching my breath. Then we have Angelika. Angelika, I hope that you will be watching this, because this is amazing. Like, this piece, the smooth lines, the composition, the components that you chose, the top cover of the tassel that you created, the rope around the neck, the moon-shaped cabochon, everything, like, this is an amazing piece. Angelika added the gecko beads at the bottom of the wings of this night owl, and that's just such a beautiful extension of the forest that is growing on the wings of the owl. Terry says it's gorgeous. Sheila loves the cabochon. Sheila simply says, oh. Rachel also loves it. She says it's exquisite. And Malia just goes, love, love, love. It's an amazing piece. Then we have here Lita. Lita created a wide bracelet, and this is like, am I right, Lita? Are you here today? Was this out of your comfort zone? Because for me, it seems like it's a beautiful piece and so imaginative and so modern and fresh. I was just surprised to see this from you. And it's so nice to venture out of our comfort zones and play and experiment and be happy while doing that. And I can clearly see that you enjoyed the process. And thank you for entering this beautiful piece to the mini challenge, Lita. Gabriela goes, wow. Irina also loves it. And Angelina says it's a very cool bracelet. Then I have here Anita. Anita went for an asymmetrical piece. And I always absolutely admire beaders who go for asymmetrical pieces. It's something that I can't do well. I would love to learn, and but it's super hard. And there is a beautiful cabochon bezel, which is the centerpiece, and then it's held by a net of blue seed beads and smaller motifs that are the stars on the night sky, and the balance is just perfect. Then we have here Laura. It is becoming Laura's signature style to create different versions of the same motif. So for the middle, she has the Beadingschool art cabochon that was included in the theme box. And then she made matching motifs using the navets, and then a slightly smaller motif using geckos and vexillos in the same way, but not the navets. And this is a masterpiece. I can see that every detail is beaded beautifully, and this deserves to be in a museum. There is a beadwork museum, so yeah, a wonderful one. Angelina says, "Oh, Laura, it's just beyond every time I see it, I gasp." And Miriam also finds it amazing. For Terry, it's also a stunning piece. Trying to switch to the next one. And it is Asta. And Asta's piece is another bead embroidered motif. And when you look closely, like ladies, I really recommend it. When you find the image on the Facebook page on its own, then please enlarge it and look at how beautifully the lines are stitched. This is a magnificent piece. The shape is very unusual, very inventive. I love the connections created from pearls. Asta, you did an amazing job. Super well balanced, modern. I would love wearing it to the theater or wherever fancy. Sharon says, "This takes my breath away. Just stunning. Incredible work." And Rachel is also admiring all the talent. Then we have here Beatrix. And even if Beatrix was moving recently to a new country, she still found the time to create this beautiful necklace. She combined motifs that we all beaded together, but then also added something else. And the whole necklace is just so super nice. And I think it's also it must look very elegant in real life. Sorry, I had Laura twice accidentally. And then we have here Carol. And Carol also went for the extra low cabochon and created her own bezel. We were actually talking only about the extra low cabochons during one coffee time with Erika. And I was wondering if anyone will continue playing with them and come up with more ideas. And in many cases you did. And this is such a nice way of bezeling it, Carol. Vexillos, bicons, geckos, pearls, so many different components included. Then Miriam. Miriam, your pieces, I love them. Your Miriam's pieces are always just somehow radiating such a positive energy. The same as when you have the luck to meet Miriam in a person, then you will know what I'm talking about. And Miriam decided to bezel also the Beading School art cabochon from the box, from with all kinds of shaped beads and geckos, faceted microspacers, and different sizes of milky beads. And I know that you like tassels, this hippie style. And Miriam added also a historic filigree and a cord of pearls to hang it. Beautifully done, dear Miriam. And then we have here Angelina, and this is so incredibly witty and so cute. So these are maybe nighttime butterflies. Sorry, moonflies. Sorry, I have in my program the name is covered, unfortunately, so it's hard for me to read. This is just amazing. Such a great, cute project. And Angelina created it as a pair of earrings, but I could totally imagine it also as a little pin on your jacket. Super nice. Nothing else to add. And then we have here Jan. And then also played with the extra low cabochons and Susie's motif. Oh no, sorry, it's her original, I think. And two different sizes, all joined into a pendant and hung on a string of seed beads. Then we have here Misty, also a statement necklace created from different motifs with the Beading School art cabochon as the centerpiece. Beautifully done, Misty. Then Anna, and Anna played with the big glass drop, and I know that it is a challenge actually. And she created this cap for the glass drop and also additional decorations above it, and this is beautiful on its own. A wonderful piece to wear. This is also so cool. This is by Joanna, and it's an asymmetrical piece, and this is also so well done, and just the idea already, that is very nice. Then we have here Donna, and this is also, please take a look at the photography, ladies, that everything is so sharp, and that also helps us a lot in the team when we are looking at the pieces. And all the different bezels and components, they look amazing together. Donna, so well done. And then I have here, oh, this was the last piece. And Terry says this piece looks like a moon. And Angelina says, what a regal necklace. All the pieces that you ladies created are amazing. You did all so well, and indeed we have a very hard job with my fellow creatives to decide who is the winner. We have a system of adding points for helping us to make the decision, and and finally we could make a decision today. And I would like to congratulate Laura for her beautiful necklace. And Laura is here with us. And I would also like to congratulate Laura on being featured in the Bead magazine recently. You are doing such an amazing job as a designer, and it's wonderful to see you growing and wonderful to see you playing with the components that I know that were coming from beading school. We are so proud to be part of your designing journey. Congratulations, Laura, and wishing you lots of happy moments and successes on your journey. And everyone is congratulating Laura now. Carol says it's such a wonderful piece. Jessica is also congratulating. Rachel also, yay, Laura, congratulations. It's a gorgeous piece. Yosin, congrats, Laura. Lovely ladies, we also always have a lucky winner. So since there are 28 entries, I would like to ask you to type in a number and help me to choose the lucky winner. So please type in a number between 1 and 28. The entries are not in alphabetical order, so don't be afraid to that even if you are A, you might be in the middle of the list. And I will quickly count the average of the first 3 numbers that I see, and then we will find together who is that. So I see 21, 12, 12, 21 by Sharon, 12 by Sherry, and then 12 again by Linda, and altogether that's 45. And if I divide it by 3, that's 15. Okay, I didn't need a calculator to do that. And now I will switch to my screen, and let's count together until we find the 15th entry. Donna's 1, Misty's 2, Janice 3, Miriam 4, Laura 5, Asta 6, Lita 7, Sangita 8, Malia 9, Ariana 10, Terry 11, Lily 12, Antoinette 13, Irina 14. And who's next? Kirsten. Kirsten was the next one I clicked on. So it will be Kirsten who is the lucky winner. And everyone, thank you so much for entering the challenge. This also means that actually we are about to open the next Beadingschool Academy Theme box next week. So I would like to invite everyone to Coffee Time with Erika next Tuesday at the usual time. On Thursday, we will have an offline, no one has to be alone, enjoying Ruxandra's new tutorial. We will reveal it tomorrow. And there will be a PDF to bead from, but not a live video. This also means that top-up time is starting. And what is top-up time? So our Beading School Academy students have the option to add everything they need to their Beading School Academy theme boxes. The theme boxes, they already include shipping with track and trace, safe shipping with track and trace worldwide. So we are happy to collect whatever you need from the bead shop, beadingschool.com, and add to your package at no extra cost. We will start shipping. Unboxing is on Tuesday. Then you will still have 24 hours, a bit more, then 24 hours to place extra orders, and we will start shipping your boxes on Thursday. So that's the hard deadline when we can make sure that we can include something extra with your new theme boxes. And as it became a tradition, I also have something extra for you for Top Up Week. So Ruxandra created a beautiful pendant using one of the big glass drops, and she also made this netted beauty from Preciosa bicons and seed beads. And lovelies, if you decide to place an order from the at the Beadingschool bead shop from today's Coffee Time with Erika until next week's Coffee Time with Erika for at least 49 euros, $54 or 43 pounds, then you will get Ruxandra's tutorial as a gift. We will be in touch with you with your gift next Wednesday when this special offer is over. We will send you an email and post it also on social media when it is published. And please remember that it needs to be one order for this sum, not the sum of several. And this needs to be the sum after discounts, but it can include shipping costs. So this is Ruxandra's beautiful tutorial that you can get on top of your top-up order. And I would like to also take a look at the Beading School website to see that maybe my lovely colleagues added something new there. I also see already some questions. Ariana's asking, were there some of the Art Cabochon collections left? No. And at the end, I wanted to thank you all for loving the Art Cabochon collection so much that in 1.5 hours, 70% of the collections were gone in the morning at 6 a.m. So that means like about 12 hours after we showed you the collections, only 4 were left out of the 100, and it took, I think, 2 more hours until all the Art Cabochon collections were gone. So thank you so much for loving them so much and adopting all the 100 collections so fast. And Corinne is asking if there is any update about the shipping to Israel. And I checked it with my colleagues, and unfortunately there was no change. So the Slovak post office at the moment does not send packages to Israel, unfortunately. Sorry. What we can do is to send your package with FedEx, and that means that above 300 euros of value, shipping is free for you, and below that you can pay for FedEx. But with the Slovak post office, unfortunately, it's not possible at the moment. I'm really, really sorry about that. And Erika is asking if gift cards count. The sum after discounts and gift cards need to be above that specific sum. And Terry is asking if there will be more collections. And dear Terry, thank you so much for your question, but not now. This was the biggest amount that we were managed to produce to make sure that everything is high quality and everything is done in the best possible way. Then these were the 100 collections that we could create. Miriam says yesterday was worse than Advent. Really? Angelina says, I was becoming desperate because each time I chose an edit and went to check out, it was gone from my cart, yet I still managed to grab some. Thank you for your perseverance, Angelina. And Sarah, we are exploring the possibilities there. We are talking to another shipping company. So we wanted to circle back to this at the beginning of September, which is now. So I will also keep you updated about that. Buying gift cards does count. Only like deducting gift cards is what I misunderstood that, Erika. Thank you so much. Buying gift cards, it is fine. And thank you for doing that. Anna, thank you for your words. And Martina is asking if there will be some more small navettes. Not for a while, but we always have a bead embroidery week, and we always have restocks regularly. So please keep an eye on the bead shop. What you can do is to check always what's new, and maybe even some new colors will appear. So as you can see, we added now new tutorials, the recording of the storytelling night. If you are not a current Beadingschool Academy student, then still you can go for the storytelling night. We have added also new art cabochons, lots of them out of stock, but some are still available. And actually, I was looking for something. Because this should have been there. So, lovely ladies, one of the new additions during this week is a new tutorial and bead bundles created by Vicky Roberts. And I know that many of you were asking for possibilities on using the 35mm glass cabochon. So we asked our friend Vicky Roberts to create something with this, and if I have a colleague with me now, then can you please add the Jolie Jewel bundles and the Jolie tutorial to the new in the bead shop category too? For some reason it's not showing up. I want to show it to you in big. So this is what Vicky created with the 35mm cabochon. This is the fancy vivid combination. She added also some trillion cabochons at the bottom and some navettes. It's a beautiful piece, signature Vicky. This is the Cullinan. Angelina says, love Vicky's design, such well woven pieces. This is a very romantic one, and I love how the fuchsia ones are popping up in this soft romantic bezel. Then we have here, they are in the new in the bead shop. Thank you, Sarah, for checking that. I didn't see it. We have Blue Moon. If you don't feel like saying goodbye to the Fly Me to the Moon collection, then indeed this is something for you. Also, she included 3mm Miyuki bugles. So if you have those, I know that many of you were asking for tutorials where they are included. My personal favorite is the Enigma color combination, the Pacific Opal. It's just something that I absolutely, absolutely love. And these are basically the main things that I wanted to show you, but it's also worth it to check out that what was restocked. Many of you were wondering about the Moby Duos, so we managed to restock them, but also some of the art cabochons got already back to the bead shop. Microspacers are back, the 2x3mm microspacers some of the pearls. This is, by the way, a color that I use a lot, the smoked silver. And there are many more that you can explore. And I saw a question from Rachel. Can we get a clue on the shapes of beads we might need for the next theme for our top-up? I will reveal that on Friday. Okay, Rachel? We will post it on the Facebook page, and I will also send a newsletter about it. So thank you for a little bit of patience. So lovely ladies, do you have any more questions left that I could answer you right away? I would love doing that. So as I said, Thursday offline, no one has to bead alone. Next Tuesday we are unboxing. And this is Ruxy's tutorial that you can claim. Ha! Sheila says, I need to get my nails done. Can you give me a color hint for the next box? I'm also getting my nails done tomorrow, by the way. But, oh my god, I can't do that. Sorry. It will be, after the cold, it will be a warm shade. Let's agree on that. And the warmer region. And that's enough. So lovely ladies, thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Thank you for celebrating each other's creations. And also, thank you. And please learn to celebrate your own success. Angelina is asking, is the picture of the gifts for winners or just for entering the mini challenge? Both are included on the picture. So the beads are for everyone, and the pin from Preciosa is for the winners. Kata says, indeed, autumn is coming, but it will not be the absolutely classic autumn colors. Who knows? So thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for sharing your creativity. Thank you for your company here. Take care. Happy beading, and see you next week. Bye bye.